In America, marketing shifts with society. Just look at the differences in ad campaigns through the decades. But one thing's for sure, they all do the same thing. They encourage you to spend money and spend it as quickly as possible. Everything is set up to make spending faster and easier. Fewer barriers means more net profit for retailers, leaving you with the worst end of the bargain and the most consumer debt per capita that this nation has ever seen. Interesting, isn't it? Today we're looking at the worst of these traps, the top 4 ways that you're blindsided on a regular basis to spend more. Because the more aware that you are of these traps, the more prepared you'll be to avoid them. Let's jump in. Number 4, subscriptions. It started as a daily paper. For a small fee, people could get the news delivered straight to their doorstep. And it provided guaranteed monthly income for newspapers. And look at us now, we've morphed into a society of subscriptions. When only 10 to 15 years ago, we had most of our entertainment via cable packages, where we'd buy tons of channels that we wouldn't use just so we could watch our beloved Ohio State Buckeyes on the Big Ten Network. Alright, maybe that doesn't apply to you, but you've got your equivalent. Then people got sick of paying over $100 per month for cable, so they cut the cable and started paying for individual subscriptions from Netflix and Amazon Prime and Disney Plus and Hulu and Paramount Plus and HBO Max and Chocolate Milk Weekly. Alright, I made that one up. Funny thing is, we keep paying for subscriptions we don't use because we'll use them tomorrow. If you have subscriptions that you don't use, or maybe have even forgotten about, you reevaluate. We're about to cancel one next month. $16 a month adds up, and canceling that will save us $200 a year. Number 3, rewards programs. Just about every company has rewards programs now. I bet you anything there's a lemonade stand somewhere with elementary kids offering the 10th cup for free. And rewards programs work. People love feeling like they got a kickback from their purchases, including me. Whoa, free gallon of chocolate milk if you buy 7? No, stay focused. Rewards work, which is why people freaking love their credit card points. It makes them feel like they're gaming the system, like they're getting stuff for free, even if they're paying more in interest than the points they're redeeming. Even cashback debit cards can cause you to spend more. Just be aware of what these programs are doing to your psyche, and ensure your purchases aren't dependent on the rewards you'll earn through them. Number 2, online shopping and contactless payment. I bundled these together because they operate on the same principle, ease of payment. Payment used to involve physically giving up something in order to receive something in return. An example, cash for chocolate milk. Then it became you swiping your card for chocolate milk, but you didn't even have to give up your card. Now contactless payment takes even more away from the equation. You don't even have to swipe anymore. You can now pay virtually just by sending money through Venmo or Cash App or PayPal. Same with online shopping. No exchange of cash, no swiping the card, no driving to the store, just a click of the button and chocolate milk delivered. Oh, how much do you want to bet the average American household has more crap that they don't need after Amazon began in business? And number 1, access to financing. You knew this was going to make it in here. Credit cards remain the most common form of financing there is, and one of the most financially damaging, with credit card interest rates reaching 25 to 30% APR. And the proof is in the pudding, with NerdWallet reporting that at the end of March of this year, the average American household has almost $8,000 in revolving credit card debt. Now that may be the most common form of financing, but the sneakiest is all things involving deferred interest. The idea behind this marketing ploy is that you can enjoy the benefits of buying something without paying for it now. And you don't have to worry about paying interest on said item, at least not yet. And that's all that matters to the retailer. If they can get you to buy today, they can get a sale. And if you fail to pay off the item within the agreed upon period of time, you'll get back charged interest for the entire period. Deferred interest takes on many forms nowadays. You got 90 days, same as cash. You buy something, chocolate milk, 90 days later, if you haven't paid it off, then you get the pleasure of paying interest on the entire 90 days. Then you've got buy now, pay later options offered at almost every major retailer. If you see the option for Affirm or Klarna at checkout, that's exactly what you're getting offered. And according to Investopedia, when it comes to buy now, pay later, most plans charge 0% interest as long as you make your payments on time. However, if you fail to do so, interest rates can range up to 36%. Sheesh, that's higher than most credit cards. That could turn a $4 gallon of chocolate milk into over $5 easy. Other companies offer special financing in the forms of credit card, like the Amazon Store credit card. On some Amazon items, you can receive special financing, no interest if paid in full within 6, 12, or 24 months. Of course, you better pay that off in that time or you're screwed. No interest will be assessed on the promotional balance if you pay the promotional balance in full within the applicable promotional period. If you do not, interest will be assessed on the promotional balance from the date of purchase. To make matters worse, 0% interest often encourages people to spend more money than they were already going to spend. Because I was already going to have this monthly payment, now I can get more with the 0% interest. Deferred interest will get you. Better to steer clear. But the ultimate form of accessible financing? Student loans. This one isn't as sneaky, but it's wild how easy it is to take out these loans. Thanks to the government, colleges make it far too easy for young people to take out tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. In an Inc.com article, the author makes makes a surprising comparison between student loans and business loans. Think about this. Someone with a solid business plan in need of a $100,000 loan would have a much harder time locking that money down than an 18-year-old with no credit history who wants a major in art history. Ouch. So why have we as a society made student loans so easy to acquire? Is it because we've been taught for decades now that education is arguably the end-all be-all of our place in society? I don't know. I'm not here to argue the effectiveness of college or education. What I do know though is college is marketed like crazy. Then young people sign up because they don't see any other option, leaving the United States in a combined $1.77 trillion of student loan debt. Clearly, our society is designed to make you spend money and continue spending money. But being aware is the first step in combating this. And the second step, budgeting, which is why I do so many budgeting videos on here. So if you're looking for a great budgeting app, then watch this video next. Subscribe here for more budgeting content, or watch this video next because YouTube thinks that you'll like it.